America, I get it. We're all entitled to our opinion. I feel my personal opinion is that Deontay Wilder is going to lose to Alexander Povetkin. If Alexander Povetkin loses to Deontay Wilder, I'm going to give Deontay Wilder full credit. And also, I'm going to hang a nice colored photo of Deontay Wilder in my new office that I'm going to be acquiring very soon. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe. May the 21st, 2016 on Showtime, Wilder versus Povetkin is official. The fight is happening in Russia. Yes, there will be drug testing. The promoter of Alexander Povetkin is looking for a drug testing company over there in Russia. I understand where people say Alexander Povetkin is too small. I understand when people say Alexander Povetkin has had issues dealing with fighters with height. I understand that Alexander Povetkin looked like trash in that hug fest when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. I understand that Alexander Povetkin doesn't have the reach to possibly be able to get to Deontay Wilder's chin. This is what fans are saying. But at the same time, when you look at and compare resumes, Alexander Povetkin, in my opinion, is the overall better boxer. In my opinion, he has like Deontay Wilder is, in my opinion, more powerful. He has that one-punch knockout power. But if we've seen the people that Deontay Wilder's been knocking out, he's been knocking out C level. Excuse me. Eric Molina, Johann Duhaupas, Artur Szpilka are C-level competition. When he stepped up to B-level competition, well, B- competition for Bermane Stiverne, he didn't knock him out, even though he got that nasty, wild knockdown, whatever the hell that was. So against the dehydrated, the first heavyweight, as he says, to ever be dehydrated, Bermane Stiverne. It's not that I don't like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is good for boxing. But it's just that he hasn't done enough to show me anything yet. You know, I understand the path that his promotional team has been taking in finding ways to prolong the Povetkin fight as long as possible to get Deontay Wilder as much experience as possible before going into the biggest fight of his career. Remember, this guy fought 3 voluntaries in a year. This has been the most active I've seen a heavyweight. Well, I mean, Klitschko fought 3 times in 1 year. I believe that was in 2010 or some shit like that. I forgot. But you don't normally see champions fight 3 times a year, even if it is against lower level competition. So I do admire that. But when you look at the competition, they haven't really been testing him. And also, he did have some issues with Eric Molina, stumbled him a little bit. He did have some small issues with Johann Duhaupas, who lumped his eye up. And he did have some issues with Artur Szpilka figuring him out. Even though he did stop all 3 guys, there's still more to be desired. So May 21st, 2016 on Showtime is likely going to be a midday card. Of course, it's going to be a midday card because the fight's happening over there in Russia, you know, because of the time difference. Of course, I'm going to be watching. Of course, I'm going to be covering the fight because it is, in my opinion, one of the bigger fights of the year. And in my opinion, it's bigger than Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury 2. Or excuse me, Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko 2. So, depending on what Deontay Wilder does, it's going to be, you know, something to watch. Also, I'm interested to see if, I'm interested to see how Deontay Wilder boxes. I'm interested to see, you know, is he going to be scared after all? He's got to go to Russia. This is a man who said he wasn't going to go to Russia. If you check his recent social media posts, he's open to the idea now. Well, not open. He's embraced the idea now of fighting over there in Russia because he has no choice. Many thought that he would drop his title and go probably try to fight Charles Martin or whatever the case may be. But now we see he's really serious. So, you know, the heavyweight division right now is stacked between Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua, Charles Martin, Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker. You know, it's put up or shut up. This year is supposed to be a big year for Deontay Wilder. And if he does win against Alexander Povetkin, even though we can't look past Povetkin, I'm interested to see who he fights afterwards. I'm interested to see what path does he take and will he do exactly what he said he was going to do as far as pursuing all the belts and becoming an undisputed champion. Because let's say if Charles Martin beats Anthony Joshua, that's an easy fight to make. And what if Anthony Joshua beats Charles Martin? Will Deontay Wilder immediately fight Anthony Joshua after fighting Alexander Povetkin? We don't know. But right now, there's no more easy pass for Deontay Wilder to take. This fight right here is put up or shut up. And after, there's no... It's either be great or just be mediocre. It's either that or the other. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I'm interested to see if they're going to do some type of build-up to this fight. If you don't know, the purse bid was won by, his name is Raya Brinsky. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. I forgot what his first name is. I'm not gonna lie. I follow him on social media. Dude is like a super billionaire. He's got all these big-ass guns and always in his exotic-ass locations. He bid $7.1 million. 90% will be for the fighters. The other percent will be held for the winner. And 60% goes to 60%. I don't want to get into the numbers. Basically, the bigger share is supposed to be 70-30, 70% to Wilder and 30% to Povetkin. But they did something different where they're having a bonus for the winner. Either way, it's Deontay Wilder's biggest payday. He's going to make around $5 million, you know, for this fight. And many knew that the promoter of Alexander Povetkin was going to win because his money's long. And PBC, Al Heyman, the promoter of Deontay Wilder or advisor manager, they've been a little stingy with their money lately, even though they did bid $5 million themselves. But they feel that this fight should happen in the United States. In a way, I feel the same way too, because Deontay Wilder is the champion. But, you know, when it comes to these purse bids, it's all about who got the money. And he couldn't get a deal done otherwise. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.